Hey friends, welcome back to the channel and the first episode of this book club where I summarize key insights or ideas of some of my favorite books. So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite books, No Drama Discipline by Daniel J. Siegel and Dr. Tina Payne Bryson, right? So this is a book where I always recommend, to beginning teachers whom I mentor or friends who are beginning parents, new parents. This is a book that I highly recommend to them. So by now you would have noticed that I have all these post-it tabs and this book is turned yellow, right? So I do refer to it quite a bit. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 4 key insights from this book. Number 1, understanding the human brains. Number 2, discipline as an opportunity to teach, not to punish. Number 3, the 3 questions framework that applies to almost all parenting situations. Number 4, connection is key. Now, let's talk about the human brains. In this book, the 2 authors have actually talked about the human brains having the upstairs and the downstairs portion, right? So the downstairs portion, we consider it to be more primitive. It's responsible for fundamental neural and mental operations, aka strong emotions. So instincts like protecting our young, basic functions like breathing, regulating sleep and wake cycles, digestion, it is all made in charge by the downstairs brain. Now the upstairs brain, on the other hand, is responsible for sophisticated and complex thinking. It is undeveloped at birth and begins to grow through infancy and childhood. The upstairs brain is made up of the cerebral cortex, right? And then it talks about it being the outer bark of the brain. Now this is in line with the research that have shown that the prefrontal cortex, which is the upstairs brain, really fully develops only in the 20s, late 20s for some people. So at childhood, we cannot expect the child to have a fully developed prefrontal cortex, meaning to say we cannot expect the child to have fully regulated emotions all the time. We cannot expect the child to be able to make good decisions all the time. Why is that so? Because the upstairs brain is not yet fully developed, right? Next, key insight number 2. Discipline as an opportunity to teach, not to punish. It focuses on building emotional connection and fostering growth. So within it, it's got lots of examples on how we could use misbehaviors, moments of disbehaviors to teach rather than to punish our child. Key insight number 3, which is what I really liked. This 3 questions framework when disciplining our child. Always ask our child these 3 questions. Number 1, why did my child act this way? We have to focus on the underlying cause than the surface behavior. What do I want to teach in this moment? That is question number 2. We have to decide on the skill or the lesson we want our child to learn. And number 3, how can I teach it effectively? So the 2 authors actually suggest for strategies for us to teach rather than to punish the child, right? So scripts like, I can see that you have destroyed the pillow and you're really frustrated, but let's find other ways to tell me how you feel. And I'm angry at you. Why did you destroy my pillow structure? Put it back for me now. So there are lots and lots of examples within this book that talks about teaching rather than punishing a child. So when a child is throwing food from the plate during dinner, you seem like you're done eating. If you throw food, it tells me you're ready to be excused. Should we clean up together? Key insight number 4, connection is key. Discipline moments should strengthen our relationship with the child, not weaken it. We should really be focusing on teaching and not punishing every time. Every discipline moment is an opportunity for us to teach life skills such as emotional regulation and decision making. So in the book, It also says that when we provide empathy and our calm presence as a parent during a tantrum, we will help to build our child's capacity to handle himself better in the future, because emotional responsiveness strengthens the integrated connections in his brain, right? So in the book, this is talked about a lot, integrative connections. So it is basically integrating the upstairs and the downstairs brain, helping our child to develop the upstairs brain, so it helps him to make better choices, control his body and emotions, and the skill of thinking about others, which is empathy, right? So for me, the first time that I read this book, it definitely threw out the window lots of prior misconceptions that I've got with regard to child psychology and brain science, and it has never stopped since. What is your biggest aha moment from this book summary? Let us know in the comments below.